Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. As you know, or you might not know, I've got a watch later list, and it's loads of old Lisa videos that I intend to do at some point. Every so often I have a look through her back catalogue and see things that catch my eye. But because we've been talking about carnivore, this one jumped to the top of the queue. It's that what I wear and do when I feel fat, and this was 3 years ago. I'm not sure of the exact date, and this should prove, if proof were needed, that Lisa didn't start carnivore because she had tummy issues. She started carnivore to lose weight. Anyway, I'm not doing a bingo card on this because it's an old one. So, shall we jump in?
Natural ingredients. Oh, it does.
Why is it starting there? And it's on double speed, sorry.
Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today I'm going to do a video that I think...
Is this the key you're talking about?
So look. Where was it?
It was in my drawer.
Why was it in your drawer?
I must have put it in there.
Yeah, that's the key I'm talking about. Okay. Do you want another proper bigger key ring for it, or is that okay as it is?
It's okay.
Okie doke. So stick that in your bag, and then if the door's ever locked by accident, you've got the key to get in.
Yeah, but if the door is locked, then will the key be in the door?
That's another thing. It may or it may not. What I'll have to say to people is if they lock it, don't leave the key in. So, well, like I said, hopefully it won't be locked, but just in case. Say, I don't know. Let me think of a thing. Say, for some reason me and Dad had to go out at the last minute, and Travis was at work, and you were out, and you came home, at least you can get in, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay? It's for emergencies, just like the phone.
Okay.
Coolio. You happy now? You can sleep now without wondering where the key is. Night night. See you later. Oh, there's a gormless face if ever I saw one. There. I dare say, oops, wrong button. Honestly, I dare say there may be more. Right. Shall we try again?
think could help some people, especially during this time, and I think it's something that we all feel. I want to show you some different things that I do and how I dress, things I wear when I feel...
Hands up, who's not paying a blind bit of notice to Lisa and they're watching the cat? See what the cat does. That's what I'm doing anyway.
Fat. And I know that I'm not fat, and I know that that is not a popular word, and I'm probably going to catch it. Brooke told me not to use that word. She said you need to do it when you feel bloated or something, but I feel like you guys know what I mean.
You didn't say my insert number here daughter.
You feel, you know what I mean? You do feel bloated, and you feel jiggly, and you just feel, and that's how I feel right now. Because
do you have any idea how you're making women feel who are big through no fault of their own? Or even if it is through fault of their own, they might have an eating addiction. They don't like feeling jiggly or fat either, probably. There's nothing worse than a skinny girl telling a fat girl they feel fat.
Because I deserve it, because I ate, I started off last week trying to eat the lean, not the lean cuisines, but I was going to do a week of eating the Atkins frozen dinners. And I won't go into the whole thing, but I couldn't do it because I have gastro issues. And after 2 days, it became very, very, very clear that I was not going to be able to do that.
Oh, right. I'll let you off, Lisa. You did actually mention your tummy issues. Okay.
So I kind of just blew it the rest of the week. And I thought, I'm just going to get back on my low carb and how I know I can eat, how I know I feel good, how I know I can lose weight. I'm going to do that next week. So that's what I'm doing starting today. I'm doing...
See, that's the thing. A lot of people do that. I'll do it on Monday. Why not now? Why not today? Why are you putting it off till Monday? And it's like, this, like I've said this before, I'm sure. My old doctor, not the doctor I'm with at the moment, but the other one before him, was constantly at me and Jed to stop smoking. And I thought, right, I'll give it a go. And I went in to see him for something, and I was just leaving. I just had my hand on the handle. And he said, how's the smoking going? And I was like, nearly got away. And I said to him, I stopped. I think it was 2 days. I said, and I wanted to throw somebody through the window. So that was that. And he was like, why was that? He said, you have the cigarette, calm down, start again. Just because you've had one cigarette doesn't mean you're a smoker. Just because you've eaten one cake doesn't mean that you're off the wagon. Have the cake, enjoy it, start again from there. And he said to me, if you do that, then you'll find that the spaces in between wanting to kill somebody get a bit longer and a bit longer and a bit longer. And before you know it, you're not smoking anymore. And it was the truest words ever said, and it put it all in perspective, because people do that, don't they? I'm giving up smoking. They go 4 days or whatever, then they have a cigarette and they go, ugh. Then they leave it for another 6 months and then they try again. And it's like, yeah, no, it doesn't. I mean, my Uncle Joe, I remember he was in the car one day and everyone was complaining about him smoking, so he screwed up the packet and threw it out the window and never lit another one again. Some people can do that, other people can't. So she's like, oh, I couldn't do it with the Atkins thing, so I've decided I'm going to start the other thing on Monday. Why didn't you just start it on the second day when you couldn't do the Atkins thing? Why put it up? That's the thing, isn't it? I'm going to start on Monday.
Low carb. The bad thing is I can't eat salads. Salads just don't do well with my system, so I'm gonna have to incorporate some other things in, maybe like brown rice or something like that. Anyway, that's going too far off the path. But so I was thinking today when I was getting dressed, there are certain things that I like to wear when I am feeling fat. And I think we all go through this. And so I thought I would share those things with you and see if it can help you. And then when I was getting ready, I realized there's other things that I do when I'm not feeling my best. And one of those is, have you ever heard the term, if you can't tone it, tan it? And there is something to that. And it is beautiful. Really, where I live, May is one of the best months at the beach because it has not gotten really hot yet and we are not allowed to go on the beach. And it is so, we can go on the beach, but you can't park anywhere. And so the only people that are on the beach probably are the ones that live there. So anyway, I really want to go.
Can you not get a bus or a taxi? If you really badly want to go to the beach and you're not allowed to drive there and park, can't you park somewhere a bit further away and walk? That makes no sense to me. Why are you not allowed to park there? But you can park other times. If anybody knows what she's talking about, can you explain it to this dumb lump in the corner? Because it doesn't make sense to me. See, I'm so used to living in the UK where you can hop on the tube or get a train or get a bus or phone a taxi if you want to go somewhere. And I don't think that, I mean, like, obviously, if you're going into London, then you're not going to bring a car because there's nowhere to park. So you go on the tube. What do you... Whatever.
go to the beach, but I'm having to do things like self tanner and things like that, and that really does make you feel better. And I complain about
It makes you feel better.
it, I hate it, it's messy, but all in all, it does make you feel better and it makes you look more fit. So that is one thing I would say is self tanner. Okay, so I have let mine wear off, but I'm going to show you some other things that I like to do.
Did I fall asleep? Was she wearing something else a second ago?
And it makes you look more fit.
That's her hair.
So that is one thing I would say is self tanner. Okay, so I have let mine wear off, but I'm going to show you some other things that I like to do when I don't want to use the tanner. First of all, I've already done this. I used this Bay Harbor Beauty Silky Smooth Body Butter in Citrus Mimosa, and it is, see how it's like a whipped, very thick consistency. And I usually I got a really good scooper. I don't know what it came in, but I just use it for everything now.
Super duper scooper. Sorry.
And I just clean it off. But that is what I use. And so right now I'm going to use one of my fingernails. And so that is the consistency. And she emailed me and sent me a code that I will put down below, even though her prices are so good. Anyway, I just want to show you. I've already put it on my body, but let me see if I can show you,
You can put
how much
another
better.
bit on.
I've probably washed my hands, so let me put it on the top of my hand and show you how pretty this stuff makes your skin look. It's gorgeous.
See, she's saying it again, pretty. Her whole life revolves around pretty. What would she have done if she was born ugly? Would she have hidden a cupboard? I think too much emphasis is put on pretty. Oh, you're such a pretty girl. No, you're a clever girl. What's wrong with that? You're good. You're caring. You're intelligent. Oh, you're so pretty.
Okay, so can you see
No.
the difference in my hands? I hope so. I think so. I mean, it's just, now let me but even when you put it, I don't know if you can see that my chest looks kind of glistening. And I mean, not only does it look that way, it is that way. So it's different than just putting a highlighter or something on it. It's just so good. Let me read some of the ingredients. Natural ingredients. It does contain alpha hydroxy acid that may increase your skin's sensitivity to the sun, particularly in the possibility of sunburn. Okay. Aloe
Quick, let's pass over that. Let's ignore that because I've been wearing this and then sunbathing. So obviously shouldn't have. Never reads the instructions on anything.
water, shea butter, rice bran oil, urea, coconut oil, beet sugar extract. So, and then there's a list of other ones, a lot of fruit extracts, but love this stuff, love it. Okay, another thing is a good body bronzer. I have always loved the Laura Geller, and I still do. I still love it, but I just showed you guys last week this one, which is from Tarte, and it is, it says Park Avenue Princess Waterproof Face and Body Bronzer. I haven't even used it on my face yet, but I've been using my good old brush. I don't think this is available anymore. You can always look on eBay. The thing you can do is put some bronzer on just the parts that show. If you don't want to get all over bronze, carry it up your neck, and instantly it will just, I don't know, it just makes you look better. Okay, I'm gonna do another important thing, the underneath of your arms and any of the white parts. This is if you're wearing something sleeveless. And then maybe do your shoulders.
That's a good bronzer.
Like that. So you can see just how much better this arm looks than that arm. Because part of when you're feeling down, and oh God, there's so many directions I can go with this. Part of when you're feeling down is just feeling better. Like it doesn't, like if you're feeling down about your weight, focus on the other things that you can control. Don't just give up and wear some big, ugly sweatshirt, put your hair up in a ponytail, no makeup. Don't do that. That is the worst
Why?
thing you can do, because then it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like wallowing around in your sorrows. You know what I mean? It just is not going to make you feel better. Go ahead and focus on the things that
Put them bad thoughts out of your head, eh? So what if people want to fucking wallow in their bad thoughts and wear a big fucking moo-moo and eat a pint of ice cream? Leave them alone. Let them do what they want.
that are good. Go ahead and focus on, and it can be anything. I mean, I relate to this so much with myself and having a daughter who's 20.
Oh, there we go.
Because I really analyze the way both of us feel. And it's like when Brooke is feeling down and she says she just doesn't feel good, I make her, she doesn't like it, and I have to really kind of get stern with her sometimes, but I have to make her, what is making you feel this way? What is making you feel down? And you need to pinpoint exactly what it is. It could be something so stupid like,
Why can you not just leave the girl to say she doesn't feel great and leave it at that? No, you have to pinpoint what's wrong with you.
somebody said this, or your weight, or my roots of my hair, or just, it could be anything. And then if you can do something about it, do something about it. Even if you have to get on that road, if it's something like weight or something that you can't do right now, you need to start acting on it. That is the only thing that's going to make you feel better. And then
You need to start, even if you can't get on that road right now, you need to start acting on it. Well, that makes no sense. And what if you don't want to do anything about it at that point?
you need to work on the other things that make you feel better and do those things. I hope it makes sense that all that stuff I said.
No.
Anyway, I didn't plan on going into that. But so this is something that you can do, you can control, and it does make you feel better. I promise you. Another thing is this, which is still to this day, after I've tried everything, my favorite body bronzer makeup. I do like some of the sprays, but this is the easiest thing to use, and it's just foolproof. And it has a little bit of, it's called Body Blur. It does have a little bit of coverage. So if you are self-conscious about varicose veins, age spots or freckles or anything, any imperfections in your skin, you will love this, because it's like body makeup.
Who's it by? And stop wiggling it around.
And I use the colors Latte when I want darker, and Latte Light when I would probably use Latte right now, just because I don't mind getting darker. But like in the winter, if I wanted to use it, I would use Latte Light. And if it rubs off on your clothes, it is barely. I don't really notice it. Like if I've worn it all night to an event or something, yeah, I will notice it on a dress, just because I've worn it so
What event?
much, and I'll probably sweat it a little bit or something. But just an everyday little bit of this, I don't notice. And the good thing is you just wash it right off. But it is so good.
What is it? God.
Now I'm going to show you some things that I wear when I am feeling fat. I'm just going to say it. That's how I think in my brain. I'm feeling fat today. I'm feeling bloated.
God, you're irritating.
Here we go. Very, very, very important. Heels. You need to have, even if it's something as simple as these Hobbiana wedges, you need to put a pair of heels on. I don't mean like a pair of heels that, not platform. You need to be elevated in the heel. And let me see if I've got both of my Hobbianas here, and I'm using my iPhone because the camera is amazing. Let me see if I can tilt it down.
Yeah, the camera's amazing. It's got automatic beautifying thing on it, hasn't it? Mm-hmm.
Here is how I look with the just flat Hobbianas on. I mean, I don't know, even the way you feel, it's just, it's just not the same. Okay, now I'm going to show you the way I look with just a little bit of heel. Instantly, I feel like my shoulders go back, I put my body in a different, like your butt goes out a little bit more, and therefore your stomach goes in. There is just something about it. Also, you need to think about your posture. And I'm the worst.
I knew she was going to say about posture. The amount of people that complain about her shit posture.
And I have haters make fun of me all the time about my posture, and it's so true. And
why are they haters? If they're saying you need to pull your shoulders back and stand straight, it's better for your spine and it's better for your hips and whatever, why are they a hater? I hate that fucking word.
Advice I heard that just made really good sense to me is, see, part of mine is I don't want to stick my boobs out. I don't want to walk around like that. So what I've always tried to do.
So why get them done then? Just get the lift. You don't need big fucking bolt-on boobs, do you?
Do is just elongate my torso. And then another tip I heard is just make sure that your thumbs are pointing out. Like when you're walking, you don't want, see, if you're slouching, your hands are going to go like that. But if you're doing your shoulders back.
How can your thumbs be pointing out when you've constantly got a fist?
Elongating your body, then your thumbs are going to point out. And that way you're not doing like this. So that is what I try to do. And I try to really make it a habit, but I do forget. But anyway, I wanted to show you the difference in the side. Okay, here is when I have good posture. Here is when I don't. And see how much fatter my arms are and how much bigger my whole body is. But if you have your posture right, it instantly slims your whole body. And it's not about, I don't want to make this all about how you look. It's about how you feel. And if you're like me, when you walk by a mirror or you look or you see yourself in a reflection, it can ruin your day if you look, really bad.
If you're like me and you look in a mirror and you look really bad, it can ruin your day. But standing on the scales and seeing that you've put weight on doesn't ruin your day, though, does it?
And so practice these things, and I promise they will make you feel better. Here we go, and you're going to notice these outfits because it's stuff that I wear all the time. And first of all, these yoga pants. They are very inexpensive, and they are the best. The worst thing about it is they fade quickly. So I always have a couple of pair on standby, and when they get too faded,
a couple. That's 2. I preferred the days at Christmas when she had the creepy Santa behind her. Does anyone remember that? Didn't somebody get that? Someone at the bakery actually found creepy Santa at a shop and they bought it and they put it up now every Christmas.
I just give mine away. But these are the high.
When they get faded, I just give mine away. Really?
High-waisted yoga pants from New York & Company. These have the best, see how they have like this panel that goes all across what is going to be probably your bad area. I think we always have, it's like from
your bad area. Fat, bad. Everything is connected to beauty with Lisa. If you're not pretty and you're not thin, you may as well go hide yourself in a wardrobe.
From the belly button down, we just have like that little pooch. And I by Friday, I will be feeling like $1 million. To me, it's about the carbs. I'll just go ahead and say it. When I eat carbs, I feel bloated. When I eat low carb, I think it gets rid of like the extra water. I even feel better like in my joints and stuff when I eat low carb. I don't know why I continue to torture myself and eat so much junk. But anyway, so this is very important. If you were to just have a pair of pants that hit right here and didn't have that panel and that double ply, then it almost makes your stomach feel worse and you just like feel it like pooching out. Make sure that when you wear something high-waisted, it has this high panel. Another pant that has this is the Zella high-waisted leggings. These are your best friends. See how the panel is equally high, and this one even has more like control. And these are just the best leggings, and one of the best things you can put on when you're feeling not so good, and they just make you look so good and feel so good. Okay, another thing you can look for is pants like this. I bought these last year at H&M. A good wide leg pant is always going to be your best friend. You will love them. And these are, I don't remember, yeah, these are high rise, and see how they have like that wide waistband? So that waistband hits you right at your my problem area and makes me feel better. It just makes me feel more held in. And then another thing I wanted to say is accent what you do have. Like, I know I have a thinner décolleté, so I'm going to wear something that accents what I feel good about, and that would be my upper half. And another thing is all black. All black is going to be your friend. If you will never go wrong. Now, I know,
Lisa, I have real friends. They're not trousers.
I love to wear blue, floral, different colors, but if I don't feel good and I want to feel like I look my best, I will put on all black. And I love a good tank top. This is the one I just showed you from Nordstrom that's under $10. I love these. I love the cut-in design.
The face she made when she said under $10. Wow.
So this with these pants is just a perfect outfit. Another perfect outfit is going to be something high-waisted like these leggings or any of your other pants that you like, with a tank top and a blazer. Now you could even do like a white tank under this, and it gives the illusion of even smaller because you're just seeing the body. And this long blazer is just, oh my gosh, this is just so valuable. This is just an inexpensive one.
I like that blazer actually.
One from H&M. It's a size 6, and it is just so good for over a dress.
Here, looks a lot bigger than a size 6.
Show you. And this dress, by the way, is another thing that I
keep forgetting that's a 10, isn't it?
Love to wear. I've worn this dress so many times out of town. It's a great travel dress because it's knit, machine wash. I dry it like halfway and then I hang it up. It is, used to they came with a separate slip, but now it's got a slip built in, and it's got little gathers. So, in the seam. So it gives more of an illusion of being, you know, thinner or curvier, and it just, you just feel better in it. And so I'm going to try this on for you. So see how this blazer automatically, you know, shows off. It would definitely show off more if I had on like a colored dress or more of a fitted dress, but this will make you feel better. It'll make you not so self-conscious about any rolls or lumps or bumps, and it gives you...
They're not lumps and bumps, they're rumples and bumples, honestly.
A good side view. You have to have a good long blazer in your...
Doesn't have to be a blazer. Could be a cardigan.
Wardrobe. Like, I love like the shorter ones, I love the cropped ones, but the long ones are really, really nice. Okay, this you have seen a lot lately. This is the express dress that I just got. Dresses like this that are form-fitting but not skin tight. Don't think that because you are feeling fat and bloated that you need to go wear a bunch of big, blousy, heavy things. You're much better off to just wear something all black, all white, all cream, dark green, or something like that, whatever you feel good in, and take out all the bulk. You don't want a bunch of bulky ruffles. You don't want a bunch of stuff.
I thought ruffles were our friend. Talk about mixed messages.
Like sweatshirts and stuff. You don't want big, just try to keep it as streamlined as you can. And this is something so good for that. because it is a fitted dress, but it is not skin tight. So you still kind of move within this dress, and it's just great. It looks good with a belt.
It's a night dress.
Looks good with a jacket over it. There's just so much you can do with like a little black slip dress. Other thing, I love this dress so much. There are just some things that I don't know, there's something special about this dress, but it is the dress that I bought from Banana Republic, and I believe it was available in some different prints. And this kind of goes against what I was talking about ruffles, but there is just something about this one is just a button up, this type of dress or a wrap dress. I like these, and I feel like this
isn't a wrap dress adding bulk to the area that you don't like.
Smocking hits right at the perfect spot, and then the fact that this is gathered really helps camouflage. And so I wanted to give you some options if you didn't, like if you were dressing up, look for dresses that have maybe like a little bit higher of a neckline. I brought these out here. These are the dresses that I just got from Walmart. And here, is this? Oh yeah, okay, so this is the front of this one. I wore it yesterday, so it's, zip it back up.
Is it me, or do they all look like night dresses?
These are good because see, they have like the place for your boobs, and then this like, I keep wanting to say neckline, but this waistline, and then you have some fullness, and you just don't feel, binded in, and it gives you just
Bound.
It's not too big, but it's not skin tight, and you do still feel pretty in it. I really prefer to wear the all black.
And you do still feel pretty in it.
But I do really love these, and I get so many compliments on these dresses. And this is one last thing.
Are you sure? Are you sure people are not coming up to talk to you just to check that it's a 90?
That I just got, and I just think it is so beautiful. This is a little cami top, and it's from Lucy Whim's The Drop from Amazon. And I saw her wearing this, and I had to wait for it because it was out of stock. This is another good thing. See how it's cropped, so you could wear your high.
Tell me that's not underwear. With a little pair of silky pants for fun time with John.
Waist pants. Put this on, and it's going to give you a little bit of that
What's
frill
that?
or whatever. Let's see if I can put it exactly where just about where it'll hit.
Take it off the hanger, Dopey.
And then it will just give you that, I don't know, there's just something about the high waist, and then you'll have a good waistband.
We should have taken a shot every time she did that. Oh, I don't know.
And then this, I just think this will be great too. I'm going to wear this soon. I just steamed it this morning, but isn't that the sexiest
You steamed
little
it.
top ever? Now let's talk about one of my favorite subjects, which is undergarments. I do not like wearing a bunch of...
Please don't say the P word. Please. I wish I had a boopy button. Because what some of the videos, they come up and they're limited, and it's like, oh, what did I say? And Jed's like, did you call her the C word? And it's like, oh, hang on, did I? And then I have to go and check, and it's like, yeah, and I have to take it out. Laurie, this is, not Lisa. But, what was I saying? God, my head. Yeah, I wish I had a boopy button. So then, when I'm putting my videos up, I could just go through and boop when I swear. It'd be really handy. And that's another thing, talking about fucking... What do they call it? Well, they won't monetize it. It's not that they won't monetize it. It's limited. They won't. Anyway, I did that bloody lorry video. Scheduled it. Came up yet with the yellow fucking... Oh, my head's switched off for the day, hasn't it? $sign, that's it. Came up with the yellow $sign, and it's like, ugh. So I had to put it in for a review. I thought I'd unscheduled it, and I was going to put it back up when they said it was okay, and I could earn some money on it, and I hadn't. And so it went up And it's one of the best viewed videos in the first so many hours, and it's like, damn it, stupid. So now I won't get any money for that, because by the time they sort it out, everyone will have watched it. My head.
I don't know if I ever wear Spanx. I do like let me just go get one thing that I really do like. Hold on. Now this is if I'm feeling fat and I have to go to a special occasion. And before I realized what foods I was basically allergic to or that my body was rejecting, I would have to go to all these events or do things, and I was still bloated and hated it. And so this really saved me. And these are the Spanx. They are like the lowest level of control, so it's really not going to control, but it is going to help smooth you, and it just makes you feel better. And that is these little, I can't remember what they're called. They're not skinny britches. They might be thin stinks or something. I will find them and link them down below. But I love these. I have the ones that go all the way up, and I don't really like those as much. I feel better if it just comes to my waist, and I just wear them. I don't wear anything under them. They have the panel, so you can wear them just as underwear. And I have lots of these. I think I have them, I know I have them in black. And
you just said I don't wear Spanx, and now you're telling us you've got them in lots of different colours.
Nude, and I have several pair because a lot of times when I would go out of town, I would take enough for every outfit. Okay, another thing I've shown you before,
When did you go out of town?
These are available at Target. They are the Auden. I get the medium. If you're worried about something being too tight, size up. But these are the high-waisted thongs from Target, and they have this wide waistband, and they are, for years I showed you the Spanx and the Yummy Tummies. These are so much better and so much less expensive. They are not as intense, and they are just great. Now, the bad thing is, of course, they're thongs. They're not that uncomfortable, but it could give you a little bit of a line back there. So you just have to gauge when you want to wear these, but they are really good. And if you sized up, I don't even think that would bother you. I have a medium. Maybe if I got a large, that wouldn't bother me. But these really, really just go across your waist or your, tummy, and they just make you feel so much better. And this is kind of like a weird thing. It might just be me, but I feel like it makes my posture better when I wear something like this, because it's kind of just keeping you, straight and keeping that midsection kind of, you know what I mean? It just makes my posture better when I wear these. Okay, this is something that is so simple, but I think it makes a big difference in just how you feel and how your clothes lay. And if you want to smooth all that out and just make you feel better, get a good pair of high-waisted briefs. Now these are the Victoria's Secret. I bought.
Why are you calling them high-waisted?
Just, I don't know how many pairs of these, because as soon as they get.
Where's the thing? That thing. She's obsessed with this high-waisted thing. It's not high-waisted. That's where your fucking waist is.
Looking bad at all, or they don't have their good stretch or control or whatever, I throw them away. But I have seen some really good ones on.
I throw them away. If they fade in the wash, I just throw them away.
On Amazon that I want to try. I talked myself out of it because I was like, Lisa, you got a whole drawer. I've got so many in there that still have the tags on them. But I know there are some really good ones at Amazon that people love. So get you something like that. And because these are the cheekies, and I really like that they have that stitching right there because it still keeps the shape of your behind. It just doesn't, you don't want to look like Mama off of Mama's Family. You know what I mean? You don't want to look like a barrel that's just been wrapped up. You know what I mean?
I beg your pardon? You don't want to look like a barrel that's just been wrapped up. Is this Mama off of Mama's Whatever a real person, or is it a cartoon? Because if it's a real person, that's a real shitty thing to say, Lisa.
So that really makes a difference. And even something as simple as something making you make your posture better, that, is a big deal. I hope that you saw something in here. I don't know, I doubt all these things are available, but I will try to find some similar things. It's about finding things that make you feel better at the moment and getting your mind right, getting you feeling more positive to go ahead and start eating better. Even
Just fucking say it how it is, Lisa. You don't like fat people and you don't like poor people and you can't bear the fact that you're not going to be the centre of attention. So you might have got a bit of a pooch and now you're panicking.
if it's just, I know that next weekend I'm probably going to eat something that's not good for me just because I enjoy eating. But I'm going to be good this whole week, and by Friday I will feel so much better, and I'm not going to just sit around and put on big baggy clothes and ignore it and eat bad all week just because I feel bad today. You know what I mean? So get yourself inspired and wear these things that'll make you feel better for the meantime, and then by Friday, I will feel like wearing, a dress or jeans. To me, if I don't feel good, I am not wearing a pair of jeans. I don't care how high-waisted they are. I don't care how big they are. I don't wear jeans unless I'm feeling better. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling bloated.
What a shame you didn't have them jeans you're wearing now back then. You'd have worn them. Big baggy things.
Or anything like that. So these are my few tips. I hope that you can find a few of these to help you. I appreciate you being here. And if you want any other videos like this, let me know.
No.
And, for accessories, I have on my Dean Davidson blue topaz ring. I painted my nails because it's getting to be about time that I will put a new set on. So I thought, what the heck, I'm gonna go ahead and paint these. So this is strawberry margarita, one of my all-time favorite colors. And little things like this too, little things that make you feel better. Like all day when I see my fingernails, they're gonna make me feel good. Like little things that just bring that happy feeling, just make the biggest difference. Got the matching earrings on. Make sure when you're not feeling good, make sure you put your makeup on. Do your hair. Get you a good pair of big sunglasses. I will probably wear those. I love those, the angular ones from Privé Revaux. Those are my favorites to wear right now. Those or my Ray-Bans. And make yourself feel good in every other way and start working towards your goals. Start working towards eating better. I know I'm not going to lose a whole bunch of weight, but I will feel better and my tummy will be flatter because I won't be eating so much junk. Okay, I've rambled enough.
Yeah,
Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Wow. I can't cope with everything revolves around the way you look. And she's like, oh, it's about the way you feel. No, it's about the way you look. Anyway, if you got this far with me, thank you very much. And I will see you in the next one.